last week, fun thing that we started to do on the podcast, and then I put a shout out on Instagram, was the idea of I'll fulfill your New York City wish or your New York City dream if you're a person that's never been to New York, or you have been but you haven't been here in a while because of pandemic or travel restrictions. So we did get a bunch of people who said, like, this is my dream, this is what I want you to do. So I kind of pitched it as, I'll be the man on the street, and you can send me around the city to fulfill your dreams, and I'll take pictures and video and send it back to you. So starting with you, you got a live, when did I message you? Friday night, Saturday night? When was that? Thursday? Maybe it was Thursday.
I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, so Thursday night, out of the blue, I Instagram live Brandon from Times Square. Pretty sure you were brushing your teeth.
I was.
It was like your bedtime routine. And I'm in the middle of Times Square, and I'm like, Brandon, it's time for your dream come true. Your New York City wish was to eat a New York City pretzel. So I was downtown, literally in Times Square. You got to meet the pretzel guy and say hello to him live on Instagram. Took a big bite. I fed you this salty, mustardy New York City pretzel. Yeah, there you go. So congratulations. Good. How did that feel? What a weird world we live in, where you can.
It made me want to go.
It was very
go
salty.
There and try it myself. That's what it made me
do. It was a classic New York pretzel from one of those street meat booths. And then who else? Let me think of the other ones. Tobin. I'm spacing on his last name, but Tobin from Toronto, who comes to a lot of the stand-up shows and is a big Laughing Vikings supporter. He wanted me to eat a New York City slice of pizza with the classic New York fold, where you fold the slice of pizza over. So that was the picture you saw downtown in the Village. Jennifer Merchant.
Do people not fold their pizza?
I think it's a New York thing. I think it started here. They patented it somehow. It's like before that, every time. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a New York thing. Every time you eat a slice of pizza and you fold it over, you pay New York City a 5-cent tax. A nickel from every fold goes to the city.
I owe them so much money.
Well, don't post this clip because they'll find you. The algorithm it'll find you automatically, and it will just automatically debit your bank account for the money.
They always get you. They always get you, Lars.
Yeah. Who else? Camille. I went to Times Square. Camille Blott, Miss Millie B, and played her. She just released her first debut song onto Spotify and all platforms. So I went down in Times Square and played her debut song, "Little Apartment," as I was panoraming. Panoraming? I think that's a verb, right?
Sure.
Panoraming. As I was panoraming Times Square and tagged her as like, congrats on your Broadway debut. So that was cool. She also asked for wildlife. So today I was going around getting New York City pigeons and some New York City ducks and some New York City squirrels. It was pretty, it was very New York. Who else? Katarina Vitkoff. She asked for, she wanted to see Strawberry Fields and the John Lennon Memorial in Central Park. So got some shots of Strawberry Fields. There's usually always a guy playing acoustic guitar, playing Beatles and John Lennon songs. So he was there. That's the backdrop. And there's usually flowers there's a little mosaic in the park that says, like a little tile mosaic that says Imagine in the middle. And it's like just nonstop pictures and tourists and people playing music there. So that was really cool. Chad from 30 Minute Daily, he was like, give $20 to the next New York City busker that you see. And so there was a guy playing trombone down in the Village around St. Mark's area who was like a jazz trombonist that I posted that. So that was another cool one. I feel like I'm missing a couple here, but Adam, what was Adam Daniel Mazet's? What did he say? I think I already did it. I already posted it. It might have been also pizza related. There's been a lot of pizza related ones. Jennifer Merchant, she wanted me to go to the 99-cent pizza place near Times Square and eat a 99-cent pizza. So essentially, most people's New York City dreams are to eat pizza, pretzel, or bagels around the city. And that's like, there, check.
I mean, that's cool. What you do on vacation. Isn't there a whole comedy bit about that where it's like you go on vacation? Yeah, we'll go somewhere and then we'll eat a little bit and then we'll move around and then we're gonna eat a little bit and then we'll go out to eat somewhere and then we'll come back and sleep.
Yeah, here I am eating a pretzel in Times Square. Here I'm eating a hot dog in Washington Square. Here I'm all the squares and circles. I also like how all the famous places are. They're mostly squares and circles. You never hear like Jefferson Triangle or Classington Octagon. It's always squares. It's famous. It's presidents and either square or circle. Like, what do you want? You want a square or a circle named after you? It's like, how about a pentagon or a hexagon or a decagon?